take Saya, and now...
Oh, baby!
Okay,
It is going to be
they found the fire in the
Grey
fridge! They found...
It's Grey Kane! I don't know if
I
you
saw
guys
some
have seen the
comments in our
videos.
chat saying, well, Kane bows. You heard it special.
Oh yeah, they're gonna need to absolutely pop off on all of these crazy picks right here. The thing is, though, as you're saying, SuperMassive, I like what they've got for themselves. The Gwen has looked so strong recently. I've watched Fate Seals just completely tear through team fights. And Bao, I think he's been having a pretty good... Hang on, Bao. Wait, does he just die instantly? Just gets into the wall. Needed the healing from getting into the wall there to be able to survive.
What is he doing? Oh my god, it's the Bao special.
It's the
We're
Baus.
level 2. Can he kill these minions? Did they not just kill him?
They are trying their darndest.
Well, Skeens is certainly going to kill him, right? He has to execute into
Yeah,
the
he
tower?
dies here somehow. Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Will not be contested on this Inferno.
no, they're going to be able to pick this one up nice and easily. Skeens can head on towards the top side and pick up the grubs for his team right here. As we've been taking a tour of the lanes, having a look at everybody on this matchup. Difficult to carry through a Brom. If anybody can do it, I mean, Reckless has looked great with it.
Yeah, he's had a solid series today, that's for sure. And now they maybe have an angle to bot side. Bao and carry dragged forward in the lane, and there's no flash on the rail just yet. They get the stun. This is surely going to be a dead rail, and Beliet picks up the credit. Skeens round the corner. If Los Ratones go for the dive, they might found themselves the wrong end of a Heartbreaker as we pan up the top lane and see Baus suffering from a flash from Armor. And there's the solo kill for the Supermassive top. Battle flashing away. Does get stunned up. Do they have the damage? Crowning, ripping the feathers back. Drops the ultimate. And Skeens to follow.
Oh, you just lose Reckless right at the very end of that one. Had the flash available. Doesn't matter, though. You're going to be more than happy with this one. 1-0-2 already on Crowny. Even after he loses out onto his summoners early on, doesn't matter. Gets back into this lane with a bang and is able to pick up a couple of kills. And that's what we were asking for as well from Velia. Steps up, makes the plays, and it seems like the bottom side of the map right now is working great for Los Ratones. The complete opposite, let's say, of what's happening top lane.
At least Kane being a very slippery character and seems to have stabilized somewhat. Maybe for Los Ratones, this is part of the plan. As the TP coming in from Crowley, the flanking Xayah, if you believe it. Bao with no flash. They're going to isolate the Ziggs, so there's another kill into Crowley's pocket.
There we go. This is
Wait into the bot side jungle. Not really much camps to do, but there's no champions to kill him either.
Ooh.
There's a Void Grub stolen away by Skeens. Los Ratones struggling to maintain presence in this river. Crowley is currently still in the mid lane. He has a lot of their power here.
He is, and the fact that they're actually going to just be able to bully out right now and pick up all 6. Transition that one into the Ocean Drake. That is at least going to be picked up by Los Ratones. And they are on 2 Drakes already, so potentially trying to play around that soul if possible. There's a reason that you want that upgraded form for yourself as quickly as possible. We pan on down towards the bottom side of the map as a fight gets engaged upon. Crowley. He's just dead.
The 1v3, isolated in the jungle. The rest of the team scatters, and a shutdown for the Viego.
Oh. That makes it really rough for Nemesis as well, who just teleported down onto this bottom lane. He's got Velia in the area, so might be okay. Still needs to get away.
Suffers away from the stun, and now actually maybe has an angle to turn this around.
Yeah.
Carry's pretty low. Skeens ulting for safety. Belly with a spear over the wall, eats by Rail. Good defensive supporting there. As Velia flashing forward. He's not done. Oh, Skeens! Belly flashes away from another spear from the Nidalee. Carry still pretty darn low. Surely they can pick up one. And relentless is the Nidalee's advance as Carry barely holding onto his HP bar. TP in from Yone. Nemesis jumps in. Ults, autos. Velia comes in with the kill. Multiple TPs from Supermassive as Fiesta just clips the Tristana. The Yone are, and will get one back.
It's at least
a lot more confidence building, and we're looking to see who can get that first tower. Los Ratones would love to pick it up as the ults are being committed here. Armor, I think.
Interesting.
Did he drop his needle work? Maybe just had the two stacked up, maybe both held for now, but Baus is suddenly a lot more confident with this red cane. He can test him in the healing. Now the needlework comes through from Armor. Dodged out by Baus's ultimate. Looking for the solo bolo flash. Huge shutdown!
Picking up that kill at this point in the game, massive. Just for the confidence alone, but also now you get pushed through top lane, you get pushed through bot lane, big injection of gold, and Los Ratones have cracked this game open.
massive play for Los Ratones. These are the plays that dragged them back in Game 2, that made Game 3 take as long as it did.
Very tricky for Los Ratones to really be able to play this one out. They need to keep themselves ahead right here. Baus once again in a bit of a risky situation. I don't know necessarily.
Doesn't have ult though.
Wow,
it's
they
very
actually
low.
do.
Steps into the wall for a little bit of HP.
Dead.
Fiesta flashing in on the Q just to make sure. Well executed by Carry and Fiesta. SuperMassive not to be early soul point for the Rats.
Yeah, but we've seen this one before, right? And it didn't end up in Los Ratones' favor. They didn't get themselves that soul in the end and ended up just sort of running around for a while. Eventually they get it, but then it's not quite the moment.
That has been working well for them in this early game off the back of the middle.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right to call out just how short-ranged a lot of this is. As Baus gonna go in right here. I mean, you may be able to bully Armor around, but Fiesta's very strong at the moment. 8 sealed just misses. But this is bad.
On the rain, Baus being dragged back to the tower, gets decent healing and the knockup with more damage. Fiesta has to step out, but will step right back in, and Skeens gifted the kill.
Very much hoping for it to be an even longer series right now. Game number 5, whichever way game number 5 goes, I just want more of this. These teams have been delivering in the entertainment factors. Once again, we're going to get a little bit of a 1v1.
Baus with the ultimate gets away from the Q. The HP lead right now, but Fiesta with the shield bow and the blade of the rune kick can heal up off the wave a little bit. Baus now with a red buff as well can give him a little bit of assistance.
Oh, he gets
Both
the ulti
knockups
off.
Traded. The fate sealed. Baus dropping ever lower, has to flash away. Fiesta snaps back to the body. It's going to be all about who hits those critical cooldowns.
Kind of glued to the minimap because everybody on the rest of the map was posturing at each other, potentially looking for a fight.
Comes Baus. Fiesta has a TP as well, but he's going to be a little bit behind the curve. He's looking for Bao. This Ziggs, Agreston flashes early. There's a W to get him to safety. He's managed to get away for now, but Los Ratones have isolated Skeens, and Nemesis picks up the first kill. Now Armut's arrived. Baus holding that line as usual, Carry with a stun. Fiesta looking for the follow-up, but Los Ratones, they've taken the jungler, and they need no more. Ratones, they've got the timing done. It's another early soul. Just excellent dragon control from Los Ratones generally across this series. Maybe Fiesta has to ult to safety. Gets stunned up, takes a lot of damage.
Fiesta, but the mid lane tier 1 will fall, and this is just win after win for Los Ratones.
SuperMassive instead, going for a turret trade. Now they peel back.
Isn't really able to do his thing. Fiesta, Bao, none of those ultis hit, and it's all about the ultis for the SuperMassive composition.
Baus getting aggressed on once again, but Nemesis is there to support. TP coming in from Crowny as well. Skeens once again the target from Los Ratones. Fiesta flashless, remember, down to half HP. Bao over the wall. The Yodi ultimate just about keeps him alive, but he is out of action. No teleport, nothing left to offer as Crowny turns his attention to Atacon. This is going to reset though. Los Ratones will peel back. SuperMassive recoalescing. Trying to step back again. Still 4v5 for the time being, but they're given the space.
Getting this team fight to happen nice and slowly. Los Ratones more than happy to just use Baus and Reckless right now as bodyguards, buy themselves the space to be able to take down this Atacon. It doesn't fall that quickly, but still, it's going to fall quickly enough. That's going to be the objective.
In that third item, Infinity Edge already done. We are going to get that double AD carry composition for Los Ratones online just before long.
This is exactly what you needed to do as Los Ratones, as much as they had a couple iffy moments.
Stunned again, Nemesis jumping in. Do they have to find a little bit of damage? Yes, they do. This time the kill sticks.
Los Ratones, they started up this Baron. Fiesta even misses the ulti, oh no.
Crown is going to simply sidestep it, makes it look easy, and Belia left to finish it up. Baus stunned up by Carry over the wall. Armut, does he have enough in him to get the job done here? Surely Bao as well. The delaying tactic goes golden, even Armut does. A W comes through, but Baus, if he can get through the wall, gets another knock up. The Ziggs ult is there. Armut has to flash away. A summoner taken off from Baus on the top side. He's going to lose his Baron buff, but he's certainly wasted a lot of time. Look at this top lane tower. That is not going to survive.
Exactly. 3 members all the way down in the bottom lane, and they haven't even been able to push.
Oh
my God, Nemi just going to be able to pick up that kill. This Tristana is in such a strong position. They weren't even able to push the bottom wave, is what I was trying to say. So there's now 3 waves pushed into a good spot right here for Los
Tool, he'll just punch you in the face and you'll fall down. So this is going to make the fights a lot harder for Fiesta to manage. Carry though on the front line, trying to crash down, but stunned up by the Braum. And certainly in the wrong place at the wrong time. Nemesis goes on a rampage as Los Ratones once again full control of this river.
And they're just going to be able to chase right now. Baus into the backline, gets on top of Bao. See if they can pick up this main carry here for SuperMassive.
Get the flash at least, dashing forward, Reckless and Baus are indomitable. They get that first kill, in comes Fiesta, but Crowny flanking in again on the Xayah, and Nemesis and the rest of Los Ratones have wiped out SuperMassive. Fiesta is the only one left, and Bloxer, it feels like in the last couple of minutes, this game just completely fell apart for the TCL.
It really has. The second that those 2 to 3 items were completed for Los Ratones, they've been able to push forwards. They've still got another minute left on the Baron as well. The death timers are relatively short at the moment, but there's a chance that this game is just over.
Carry with the engagement, Nemesis again hunting down Fiesta, dominating in this one, and just like that, it's clinical. It's back to game 1 levels after game 2 and 3. I did not expect something this cut and dry. Los Ratones, they take us the full distance. It's a 5-game screamer, Bloxer. How else could it have